Hey everyone, I'm Kelichia and thank you so much for joining the channel. Make sure you click like and you subscribe to the channel, right? So we can start bringing you some great content on Happy Factor Living. This is a place where we will go over many different subjects to try to help you figure out, what's going to help you with your happy factor and how to maintain that. And I also know we're human and we go through things. So there will be times where, some people just don't want to be bothered, which that's human and that's normal. But we still are here for them to help them get back on track to their happy factor, right? We're going to be talking about so many things. Today's episode is I have a story to tell. I believe that everyone has at least one story in them. All of us. That you could tell. You want to write a book. You can write a book about it. You can make a movie about it. Write a script. Anything you would like. We have a story inside of us, okay? Everyone has one. I have a story to tell. And I actually had one. And I am an author. And I published my first book in 2007, and it is called The Men That Stole My Soul. It's based on my true life situations from teen pregnancy, teen motherhood, and also domestic abuse at a very young age, and what I did to get out of that situation. In turn, years down the line, I was able to turn that story into my first theater production, The Men That Stole My Soul stage play. And I premiered it in 2022. It went well, and I am looking forward to many, many more projects in the near future. We are also going to have, as a part of our segments, there's going to be a portion called the Golden Five. So the Golden Five is going to consist of any random topic that I choose from the comment section. If you want to ask me my opinion on, or anything that has happened in my life or your life that you want me to I'll just go on and on. Once that 5 minutes runs out, then that's it for that topic. If we want to continue, then you would have to comment and let me know. Let's continue it on another episode, and we'll do that as well. But for this kickoff episode, my Golden Five is going to be interesting, y'all. It is a Golden Five topic that I decided, hey, what best to start off with this one so we can start getting the trains going. But back to the subject at hand right now on this episode, I have a story to tell. So what happens once you have a person's interest? You want to continue to tell a story that's going to keep them vested in you, right? And oftentimes I do mention to people who ask my advice on writing a book, telling their story. One of my main things to tell them is, listen, some people ask, why should I write a book? Why should I tell my story? Listen, if you're going to tell people your business, you may as well get paid for it. Why not? Why not get paid for telling your business, all right? Versus someone with an open gossiping ear and running back and twisting your story, and now all of a sudden this fireball, big old snowball of nothingness has occurred from your story, and by the time it gets to that next person and back to you, back around, then all of a sudden, no, that's not the story. All right, so you want to be the first one to tell your story and get first dibs on telling your story. That way nobody can mix it up, and if they do, everyone will look at them like they're the ones who are strange, weird, and liars, right? All right, I'm going to include some links that will hopefully help you. I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all. Hopefully they'll help you at least start on your way. You'll learn more things about me as we go along. I'm a writer, a director, a producer. I'm a playwright. I love arts and entertainment. I love helping people to get on their track. I do have one-on-one sessions where we can go over things. I do give a complimentary 20-minute free consultation. So we can go over any ideas to help you at least gain some type of traction when it comes to an outline, if you need help with that, or ideas on a title, things of that nature. Anything more in depth, we have the 1-hour session, the 2-hour session, and also monthly classes will begin. All right. So a couple more tools that I'd like to mention to you as well. A lot of people say, well, you know, what happens when I have an idea come to my mind? You know, I don't always have a paper and pen lying around. That's true. A lot of us don't, but we do have smartphones. So 2 of the most helpful apps when it comes to being a writer, in my opinion, that help me are the notes section or the notes app and the voice memo app. Those 2 to me go hand in hand. So like if you're in a meeting, like you're online, you have to be on camera, things of that nature, but an idea comes to you and you don't want to be seen as writing, you can probably hold your phone up and type into the notes real quick what your idea is so you don't lose it. If you're driving, can't write, of course, while you're driving, trying to concentrate, just turn on that voice memo app and get to recording, okay? This first episode is just a sweet, short, to the point episode, just to give you a little introduction of what's going to go on. We'll talk more and more about writing, and hopefully by the end of 2023, you will have some type of literature compiled so that you can move forward with publishing. And I am here to help you as much as I possibly can within my power. All right. Well, that went by kind of quickly. Another thing you'll notice about me, or you'll learn about me as time goes on, as more episodes come about, I like to write things down. Sometimes I'll write a script just to get me on my way and help me get to projecting what I need to get out there to you all. And then we can go to the left, off to the left field, you know, after we get the information we need to get out there to you. And again, Happy Factor Living is going to be about a plethora of topics, okay? Not just constantly being happy and in alignment. Like I said, there are people who suffer from great deals of mental health issues and really do want help with at least coping with them and maintaining their sanity throughout the process of dealing with any ordeal when it comes to mental health. And let's see here. And another thing about me, I am an Army veteran. So we'll touch on that one of these episodes as well too. You all have to tell me, okay? Remember, subscribe, like, and type in the comments the types of topics you'd like to go over and be open about, all right? We're not gonna be stiff. You know, right now it's the first episode, so it's like always going to be a little more formal once we get going and get to know each other as a community. But all in all, from there, I think we'll be okay, y'all. If you can see in the left side, to the left side of me, you see like a mood light. Normally in the beginning of the episode, whatever that color that's beaming from it, that is my mood for the day. So right now it's beaming like a cool bluish white or a whitish bluish color. I had a pretty okay day. Been dealing with some issues that I've been working through and on, and I'm getting back on track with things. So that's how I'm feeling today. Just wanted to be open about that to you all. And now, without further ado, we have our golden 5, y'all. So once I flip this over, I'm gonna go over a topic and just ramble on and on, or whatever comes out, it comes out. Y'all ready? Here we go, golden 5. All right, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all about the instance where I was dating a narcissist, but I really didn't know it. That was my first time really being involved in a relationship with a narcissist of that caliber. I am currently learning about the different phases and stages. I didn't realize I was getting love bombed when this person first decided he wanted to be in a relationship with me. We met each other about 6 years ago. And it was just something about him then where I just didn't see him as being husband or boyfriend material for me at that time. I was in the middle of a financial crisis and just was concerned about me and myself and my immediate family to take care of them financially and move away. So we stayed friends on social media, didn't think anything of it. Finally decided, hey, I'm getting ready to move back to this area. He just so happened to have a show coming up or something going on. And I was like, hey, I think I'm going to be in that area. Hey. He was like, okay, cool. Meet up. He, told me he wanted to take me on a real date. I still have yet to have seen that. But we moved rather quickly when it came to jumping into a relationship. I'm going with the flow. I'm thinking everything's fine. He's telling me I have a different version of him. All right. Fun. Okay. And going on with the process, but my intuition hits me a lot with certain things. And when I try to disregard that, as I was doing, because I know I can be an overthinker. So that is the reason why I kept going with it a little bit. It only lasted for about 3 months, 3.5 months. Luckily, I was able to have the sense to get out and the spiritual sense and notion to get away and get out. When I tell you I didn't know what love bombing was, he love bombed me. And then he actually did start to do the devaluing. And I didn't know what that was. I understand it now, looking at hindsight. But he did start devaluing me. I would question, certain things. He hated being questioned. And I told him, if I start questioning you about things, 9.5 times out of 10, I know the answer. And I'm a very good investigator. I just needed more concrete proof so I can just hit it with, all at once. And the devaluing came. I did not know what it was then, and now I do. Also, the discard. I did not know I was getting discarded, but I do know that I was high value supply to this person, which is why he still kept me along in the process a little bit until I blew up the entire spot with my investigation, contacted a person that I felt he was cheating on me with from his phone. And I called her, we talked, we discussed it in front of him. And I think he was actually more so hurt that he got caught, but he didn't want to admit it. So guess what happened, you all? He blamed me in my anger on the entire situation. He said that he's sorry. He did not cut me off sooner when he saw my anger. And I let him know that I didn't have anger with any other relationships like this to this extent. The anger came when I had to start questioning him, and I knew he was deflecting. Long story short, I'm so glad that I was able to get out of it as quickly as I did and have the sense. And I'm so glad that I got back into alignment with my being, with my happy factor, which is myself, and my higher power. How he got caught all the way was I actually fasted for 2 days and prayed for God to reveal anything I need to have revealed to me, and it happened. I was able to speak to this other woman, and there you have it. If you'd like to go more into detail on this situation, you'd like for me to explain a little bit more, we can do it on another episode. Just put it down in the comments and we'll go from there, y'all. So my time is running out on the Golden 5, but let's just say this person was so narcissistic. He still doesn't see didn't see the error of his ways, and even questioned, did I want him back? No. That's a big fat no. I'm glad you're full of yourself, but you will not be in my life. We can go more into detail again. Like I said, I just wanted to run that by y'all on the Golden 5. So the Golden 5, I'm already dropping some juicy tea for y'all, or some good hot tea. But there you have it, and I'm out of time. I'm out of time, y'all. So thank you for joining me once again on the first episode of Happy Factor Living. And yeah, we are in for a good treat, y'all. I'm Kelichia once again, and I will holler at y'all.